Hello, welcome back to another Pen Talk. Thank you very much for tuning in to this channel that shows you pens no other channel does. And yes, I enjoy a different pen. Now, I enjoy my metal pens. And I thoroughly enjoy showing you a unique metal pen that is great, wonderful, aesthetically pleasing to the eye, a lot of dimension to this design. It's made from what's called Damascus steel, and we'll get into that a little bit more depth later on. But what the pen maker did with the curves and the angles and everything else, I just think makes the pen even nicer than it could be otherwise. Let's take a look a little bit closer at this amazing look. Nothing else looks like this. Nothing else catches the light the same way. And as the pen rotates, you get a different view. I think that's incredible, amazing. I'm impressed. Hopefully you are too. And we're going to dive in. We're going to look at this pen in more detail. And we're certainly going to continue to enjoy and appreciate the look. How much more can we say? My pen friends are saying we like it quite a bit. Hopefully you do too. So you may ask who made that gorgeous pen, and it's Blades and Beyond. They're on Etsy. I'll give you a link to their store. Pen was delivered fairly quickly from Georgia. They had a little bit of delay from the making of it. And the pens and knives come lubricated. Please remove the protective oil. Tells you how to do that. And yes, they focus on knives, but hopefully, based on this pen, they continue to make great pens. So the first thing you'll notice when you pick up this pen is it is heavy. It's not a large pen, but it's substantial in weight. And all the little bits and pieces, I just like the way they're done. Has a little bit of a rustic look to it. When I got the pen, it had a coating of oil on it, which I took off with some soap and water and a sponge. And I'm certain over time this patina will change. But one of the things that is very nice about Damascus steel is the layers. That's the whole concept behind it. A lot of this was hammered together. You know, unique. You can see that design kind of like in some ebonites, but this is steel. Damascus steel is known for its strength, durability, ability to hold an edge with a sword. And there are many knives now made with what's called Damascus steel. This is the modern version of it. And those alloys are different carbon levels. It's just every little angle is different. And interesting little cabochon rhinestone there. Well, we don't need that, but it's still a nice feature. As one would think, the cap pops off. We'll see. Another interesting thing is it's a Wingsung number 5 nib, standard plastic feed. And the plastic section has some indents in it. I had removed the nib and feed to clean it. It's not keyed, so I'll change it around so those little flat spots are more orientated to the design of the nib. This unscrews, and as we would expect, it's a cartridge converter. International, well, let's not say that. No, it's that larger opening. That is 3.4 millimeters. So you'll need a Chinese cartridge if that's what you want to put in here. You know, Moonman, Mahjong cartridge would work. It's just a push-pull converter. There's a little plastic ball in there, which I might remove, but I don't know. We'll see how things work out. You know, the threading is nice. It's not perfect, but this is handmade, and I appreciate that. Obviously a unique looking pen, one that I'm very happy to have. I did adjust the nib with my grippers so those little flat spots show up on either side, so you can position your fingers there, but they're not intrusive, which I like. It's a small section, very small, about as small as I can deal with, but for the pen, I'm willing to put up with a little bit of a challenge in writing. So besides a great looking pen, you get this amazing wooden case, which we've seen before. It's extremely well made. I really like it. And it holds the pen conveniently on your desk, or could serve as a carry case for this one particular heavy-duty pen. Wonders never cease, do they? My pen friends are saying, ooh, we like it. So what ink to use? I don't have a steel ink, so I think this Lexington Gray is going to be a good color. And yes, it was a very full Noodler's bottle, and I spilled a little bit the first time I used it. Here's what it looks like on the paper towel, and yes, it's a gray. And I don't know where that blue came from. This is a paper towel I've used for other things, but let's see how it works in the pen. The first time I put this nib to paper with this Lexington Gray ink, whoa, it writes extremely well. Great ink flow, smooth with a little bit of feedback, but that's fine. For number 5 nib, I like it. It's Wingsung, and I have a number of Wingsung number 5 nibs, and this is as good, if not better, than any of those. So do I think that Blades and Beyond tuned the nib? It could have been. Or I could have just got lucky and got a great nib. But doesn't matter. I enjoy it. It's in this pen, which is going to be a nice writer in addition to a great looker. So hopefully you've enjoyed this look at an interesting pen from the channel that brings you interesting pens. Hopefully piquing your interest in interesting pens. Something different. And this fits that bill very well. I do like it. I'm very happy to have found it on Etsy. Got a great price, decided to pull the trigger. There are other pens on Etsy. That seems to be the primary selling platform. You're not going to find these pens on any of the Chinese websites, so buy American, buy a steel pen. I mean, there's a lot going for it. The nib is phenomenal. And the weight doesn't bother you when it's in your hand. So one of the things we didn't talk about was whether it posts, and the answer is no, it does not, but that's fine. No need to post this pen. It's plenty long in the hand. Well, not plenty long, but it's long enough, and I have medium-large hands, and the length is not an issue. And that small section doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. And that's just the right position for my fingers relative to the nib on paper, which is good. I just love the way those facets are in that Damascus steel. It's phenomenal. Hopefully the camera's doing it justice. So I hope this video found everyone safe, healthy, and happy, exploring your world of pens, looking for something different or something the same. Yeah, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that really matters. And this is a pen I really enjoy, much more than I expected. And I had high expectations for this pen. It hits the ball out of the ballpark, as they might say. It floats in my boat. So with that, we've reached a conclusion of this video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Have a wonderful day, and we will say bye-bye until the next one.